count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I am back with another cooking video. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, you already know what to do. Turn the bell on to subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Also, speaking of subscribe, thank you for all the ones who recently subscribed to the Cryer family. I appreciate all you guys. Welcome. And for the new ones who don't know, I have a Facebook page. It's called The Cryer Family, the same as this one, The Cryer Family. Go over on Facebook and follow me right now if you enjoy that type of content over there. We are on the road to 1 million followers on Facebook, which means 1 million followers enjoys that type of content. And I feel truly blessed, man. I will be dropping a picture here, or at the end of the video, so you guys know how to go find my Facebook page. I do have multiple Facebook accounts, but there's one in particularly. I can help you guys find that one. The Cryer Family. Not Damian Cryer. Damian Cryer is my personal Facebook page. My business Facebook page, where my videos are at, is called The Cryer Family. So thank you all in advance for going over there and subscribing or following me on The Cryer Family. I appreciate it. Also, guys, I'm going to be going live on Facebook very soon to do my very first giveaway over on Facebook. So if you guys are not following me over there, that just means that you guys are probably going to miss out on that giveaway, which is cool. You know why it's cool? Because I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on the Cryer Family YouTube channel as well. Really soon, as you guys see, the clock is ticking. We are like 20,000 away from 1 million followers on Facebook. So thank you guys again. Today we are going to be cooking salmon, guys. I went and bought some fresh salmon. This is something that I don't usually eat a lot, is salmon. It is something that I do have a taste for from time to time. And I'm not really making anything with it on the side. Just gonna have me like a nice slice of salmon today. I've been out baking by the pool all day long today. So if I look a little bit darker or a shade darker, that's exactly why. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and take me a knife. And I'm gonna put some small slits in this salmon right here. Just some little small cuts, and I'm gonna do it so you guys can see it. Obviously, I can't bring my camera too close to the stove right now. I'm gonna put some really small slits in here. And this salmon that I'm cooking, I'm going to actually be seasoning it with cilantro. I'm actually gonna season it with cilantro. This is gonna be different, but I wanna give it a try. I try to make my cooking videos a little bit different. Also, I don't know if you guys seen my community post today, but I put a community post up with 3 photos of some meals that I want to be making. And I asked everyone out of those 3 photos that I posted to please choose one of those photos that you want me to cook this following weekend. I will be gone for a few days. As you guys seen, I put a community post up this morning, airplane. So obviously, if you guys are watching this video, most likely in another whole entire state on business. But I did take some photos out of this cooking book right here. This is one of those healthy cooking magazines that I picked up at a Dollar Tree about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm gonna be doing some new cooking videos out of this book right here for you guys once a week on the Cryer Family. But I will be uploading photos like I did today and let you guys choose which one you think that you guys want me to make. Some people are saying, well, majority of the comments on the community posts, they're asking for shrimp tacos. So that's something that we may be trying in the near future, guys. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I went ahead and I oiled my pan up. I'm using one of my newer pans. I put some of this buttery flavored butter in there. So it's like a cooking butter. I use it to cook eggs and stuff like that, but I'm cooking something really light. So we're going to sear this bad boy. We're gonna turn the stove on to about 2 or 3. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I got fresh cilantro right here. I know you guys are probably like, that's for tacos and Mexican food. You can actually put cilantro on anything. So I picked this up about a week or so ago at Kroger's, and I've never actually tried this on my salmon before. Again, I don't eat salmon a lot. Now, I'm one of them chicken wings, chicken gizzards, fish type dudes. I love seafood. So salmon is not something that's at the top of my list, but someone on IG asked me that would I do a video like this, so I'm gonna make this a kind of like a short video. Again, I'm just gonna sear this because you don't have to cook salmon that long. A lot of people bake it in the oven, they wrap it up and put lemons and all that stuff on it. I'm not gonna do that today. What I'm gonna be doing is this right here. I got some Old Bay seasoning. People use on seafood. Salmon to me is a seafood. Old Bay seasoning. Slap your mama seasoning. And I cannot make this without onion powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and season this meat up real quick for you guys. Let you guys see how I get down in this kitchen today. Okay, so we got the Old Bay seasoning right here. Not gonna put a whole lot on there. Just enough to give it that flavor. This Old Bay seasoning, man, you can put this stuff on anything. One of my brothers that lives out in Baltimore actually turned me on to this Old Bay seasoning years ago. He was like, bro, you need to try chicken wings with the Old Bay seasoning on it. I'm like, what? I don't even know what that is. But now, since I moved to Texas, I make sure I keep this in my cabinet because you can put this stuff on anything, anything. Next, now to slap your mama, we ain't gonna go too crazy with this because this stuff, man, is kind of spicy. So we're gonna put a little bit of this slap your mama. Put a little bit on there. I'll probably put a little bit more than I should have, but it's okay. Then we're gonna break out this onion powder. You can tell I haven't used this for a while because I had to actually smack it to actually break it up a little bit. We're gonna put some of this onion powder on there. Right now I have the stove on, so the oil that I'm using, or the butter that I'm using will actually go ahead and heat up. Again, we're gonna kind of sear this. We're not gonna fry it, we're gonna sear it. The difference between frying something and searing it, when you fry something, you got to have like a certain amount of grease in your pan or your skillet that you're using. Searing it, you just use a little, literally like a sheet of butter or a sheet of oil. You don't wanna overdo it with this because salmon doesn't take all that to cook, so I'm just gonna sear it. But I'm gonna make sure that it has some brownness to it. I ain't trying to eat no pink meat, and this is like pink orange. So that's that. Cilantro. This is gonna be so different, guys. You've seen it right here. I'm gonna take this cilantro and put it on here. Fresh cilantro. We're gonna put this on here while it's raw. And after it gets done cooking, I'm actually gonna add a little bit more cilantro to it. Am I getting really bright, guys? Yes, I am. I got my ring light too close. I apologize for that. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more to that. And again, once it gets done cooking, I'm gonna actually add some more cilantro to it as well. The grease is really warm now. I was able to turn my ring light down a little bit too because I was looking really bright. That kind of messes up the whole video. So anyway, the oil is all heated up, guys. I wanna be careful with this so I don't burn myself again. But we're just gonna take this. I'll bring this close so you guys can see it. Here we go. So you guys see I got the oven on, I'm sorry, the stove on 3. The grease is oiled up. Now, I'm just gonna take it and set it on the side with the skin on it. That way, my cilantro came off, but it's okay. I'm gonna put it on the side with the skin on it because they said that when the skin cooks first, it's actually going to peel off easy as I'm eating the salmon. So, put a little bit more on there. I've never actually smelt cooked cilantro before. Again, I normally eat it like on tacos and stuff like that, steak tacos. But again, this is gonna be the Damien Cryer way. So we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes there, guys, on one side. The longer side I'm gonna cook it on is the side that doesn't have the skin on it, which is obviously the side with all the orange stuff on it. Now, I don't know like different ways of cooking salmon, but I'm sure that there's a lot of different ways to cook it. People watching this video, if you guys have suggestions on how I can do it better or cook it better, or what's more healthier for me to eat this, is it healthier to eat it baked? Is it healthier to eat it seared like the way I'm doing it now? It's already fried on one side. I put the skinless part, the skin part at the bottom to start off. And therefore, when I flip it over this time, I don't have to flip it over anymore. Use the spatula. Oh yes, I did it. I did it. This is what I wanted the skin part to look like. You guys can see that. I wanted the skin part to look almost kind of like a burnt color. So I don't have to flip this over anymore. I'll just let it just do its own thing right now. So now it's on the side with all the Old Bay seasoning, the cilantro, the onion powder, and the Slap Your Mama seasoning. So that's gonna be a nice little blend. But while that's cooking, I do wanna talk about a few things, like some questions that people have actually DM'd me. I usually don't even really open DMs up anymore because I find it like, let's just say I watch the DM. I'm not gonna say that I don't open DMs up anymore, but I try to watch DMs that I open up because you got like a lot of fake profiles out there. People trying to, you know, ask questions that's none of their business and trying to get like into my personal life, and I'm definitely keeping that off of YouTube. People have reached out to me and asked me, are you dating, this and that? They would never, ever, I would never give no one an opportunity to know any of my personal business ever again. But one of the questions that was asked to me, and I didn't really know how to take this question, but I guess it was a legitimate question. Someone said, Mr. Cryer, you always posting about your Facebook, like how many followers that you gained this day, how many followers that you gained this day, and they said you're obviously doing very well on Facebook. So since you're doing so well on Facebook, why do you still upload videos on YouTube? And when I seen that, it's like I didn't have to think about that. That's almost asking a person, like, would you like to make more money? So I'm one of them people, you know, I consider myself a very lucky man because, you know, at one point I had got knocked down and now I done bounced all the way back. So even though that I'm doing okay on Facebook, if there's an opportunity for me to still upload videos over here and I'm able and willing to upload videos, I think it's a really, really good thing. I mean, we know what we do YouTube for. We do YouTube for entertainment. We also do YouTube to make money. And as long as the channel is monetized, I'm going to continue uploading videos because it's, I mean, I don't want to just let one of my platforms just sit there knowing I can make potentially thousands of dollars a month and just not upload. That wouldn't make any sense to me. And, you know, like for the first time in history, since I've been doing the Cryer family has actually grown over the last 2 weeks. And what I mean by that is my channel was stagnant for a minute. The highest I ever reached on the Cryer family was 528,000 subscribers. Then it dropped down to 527,000. Then it dropped down to 526,000. And I was like, whoa, people unsubscribing or whatever. And I was like, okay, you know, so it's time for me to do something different. And I started doing another platform, videos on a whole different platform, and it worked for me. So now I'm looking today, well, as of like a week ago, I hit 529,000 subscribers on this channel for the first time ever. And looking before I started this video, I'm about to hit 530,000. So I feel truly blessed about that. So sometimes when you think it's over with, which I did think that for a minute, I was like, well, you know, this channel is pretty messed up now, you know. Nobody's really watching my videos. But then when I look at it now, it's like I don't really even care about the views too much anymore because you're still gonna make some type of money. Whether it's $100 or $300 a video, you're still gonna make some type of money. So I'm the type of person, I am a go-getter. I've always been that way. Even before I moved out here to Houston, I was always a go-getter. Whether I was on the streets hustling or working in the steel mill, and to be honest with you guys, when I worked in the steel mill for all those years, I still had a side hustle on the street, you know. I'm not ashamed of it. So now that I'm by myself, doing my own thing, and it's just me, it's like if the opportunity is there, why not continue uploading videos? Just keep uploading, because if I don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. And so that's the reason why I still continue to upload videos on this platform. And then I do have a lot of my, you know, family members on this channel who don't watch the other type of content that I put over on my other platform. So it's like people want me to bring cooking videos back, and that's the direction that this channel is going. I know people want to see pranks and all that stuff. I'm gonna be frankly honest with you guys. I'm really like moving from that direction of doing that type of content. I want to just like start back doing cooking videos, mostly cooking videos. I'm gonna keep it real, just cooking videos, shopping videos, when I'm out vlogging, you know, what I'm doing day-to-day life. Like I go bowling a lot. Like I'm not one of those dudes to just sit in the house and just watch television all day. I do at nighttime, but no, I go bowling literally a couple times a week. I go to Top Golf literally a couple times a week. I go swimming, I go to the weight room. I mean, I'm always out doing something. You barely really gonna catch me sitting in the house. Anybody calls my phone, they say the same thing. Where you at? Where you headed to? I mean, I'll be on the go constantly. So, you know, YouTube is something that at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it anymore. But now it's something I know that I'm going to continue doing. So I love what I do, man. And like I said, I was raised without a dad. I never met him. So I think my hustle comes from my mom. I think, you know, every hustle that I got into me comes from my mom. And all of my children are the same way. They all got some type of hustle about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I just love what I do. And I'm never going to stop. And I think, like, I used to get so much hate. And even right now today, I still get hate. But you know what I do, man? I used to get so frustrated. Now I use it to motivate me. That's why, hold on a second, guys. That's why you guys, like, people send me messages and say, oh, Mr. Cryer, did you know this happened? Mr. Cryer, did you see this? Mr. Cryer, did you hear about this? And I'll be saying to myself, like, really, I don't care about none of that. Because now I use it to help motivate me. Like, you get a like if you get hate, man, you should use it to motivate you. Don't let it tarnish you, because you got to remember, the hate that you getting is only from 2 or 3 people. And if you got like over 500,000 people, why should you let 2 or 3 people who don't like you or don't rock with you discourage you from doing what you want to do? That's like saying, I got to go to work tomorrow. Okay, and this happened to me plenty of times. I got to get up, I got to go to work in the morning at my factory job. But I got 2 or 3 people in the company who don't like me. Are you gonna stop paying your bills because if somebody don't like you or because somebody says something about you? I've been called all kind of stuff. I done been dogged out completely. And the only thing that's happened to me is because of the way that I decided to start moving several months ago. It put me where I'm at today. And so that's why I said, don't be discouraged about negative stuff. You know, yeah, you see it. Yeah, you know, don't let it bother you. Use it as a tool to motivate you. As I promised, I wasn't gonna make the video very, very long, man. I know some people say that they want longer videos. Some say short videos, but when it comes to the cooking videos, I'm trying to keep them down to like a certain limit, like 15 minutes maybe. Because I think that when you drag it out too long, the video gets really boring. People tend not to watch it, which is all good. But anyway, I am ready for my little tasty test, guys. So this is my piece of salmon. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. So it's really light. It's not that heavy. I had a really nice lunch earlier today. So I'm gonna do my little taste test now. The little burnt stuff that you guys see that looks burnt is actually the cilantro. So the salmon itself is not burnt. It's just the cilantro. So there you go. Let's give it a try, guys. And then we'll go ahead and end the video off. It's really good, guys. That's a nice little meal in under 30 minutes. A nice little meal in under 30 minutes. You can't beat that. It's really good. You can taste all the flavors, the seasonings, and everything. You guys want to try a piece? I want to try a piece. Looks good, don't it? You can tell it just came out of the skillet too. It's nice and hot. One more bite, guys, and we're gonna end this video off. I'm gonna sit down so I can finish enjoying this meal. I want to say thank you all so much who joined me this evening and watching this short video on how to cook salmon in a weird kind of way. And I call it a weird type of way because it has cilantro on it and I've never seen that done before on this type of cooking technique. But I want to say on a positive note, ending this video off, man, no matter what goes on in your personal day-to-day life, no matter what's said about you, you must keep pushing on. Use any negativity to motivate you to go harder. If a lot of people would use this technique, I'm telling you, your situation will be a whole lot better. Don't let negative things influence you to not want to do what you want to do. Because if you're not doing what you want to do, you're letting somebody else control what and when you do it, guys. But I love you all. Thanks again. I'm Damian Cryer. Let me see y'all in the next video.